So this is Rampage World Tour. Um, and, you know, like, the original Rampage isn't a great game. Um, it's kind of weird in that your character is just, like, a huge part of the screen and has no defensive options, so you just kind of, like, have a ton of HP but are constantly losing it. um, but, you know, you got the Godzilla movie fun of it. And our three characters here. But, you know, like, it's kind of a fun arcadey time. It was, like, an interesting novelty back when it was new. Here, it's not really a novelty anymore. And also, like, we have this art style, which is just bad. And we have overuse of voice samples. But the thing that really gets me is, like, it really rewards getting on top of a building and just kind of doing this, as opposed to the normal thing of, like, you know, having to climb up and, like, meticulously smash every window. So, like, what little point in the game has is kind of gone. This is just so much more efficient. And like the original Rampage, there's not a lot to it. And what they just kind of did was just, like, gave it, like, 5,000 levels. And I think that's the wrong move, because, like, you know, this gets old quick. Oh, this loop.
Clearly the creature's goal is to wipe Sun Labs from the face of the earth.
Oh, and they had to try to, like, give the characters some kind of, like, noble goal, too. Like, no, you can just be monsters. It's fine. This does at least have 3-player support, so unlike, you know, like the NES port of Rampage, we didn't have to short Ralph. But, you know, it's just... What if Rampage was really ugly and even more brain-dead of a game? But yeah, with both the original and this, you kind of just, like, can't avoid damage. It's just not going to happen. And you want to try to mitigate it by, like, eating people often enough to get healed and balance it out. I mean, I can, like, climb down as I'm stopping it and pick up little goodies within, I suppose. Actually, wait, do you get healed by that? And it's really annoying voice samples. We're trying to do the sexy scientist thing for some reason. Like, just every instinct in this seems wrong to me. But it was a game that I had. Like I said, I tried to, like, 100% every game that I had, which did mean one day just, like, sitting down and playing this for way too long. Was it worth it? No. Not at all. And, like, this is just, like... Why add the ability to just, like, squish them from above like this? It's so boring. The rest are kind of is too, though, so, like... I don't know, just every instinct was wrong. But is this the worst Rampage game? No. This had a sequel. Which I mercifully don't have. And they just added new monsters that just look dumb. Okay. And there's the other thing everything with Rampage is just, you know, when you die, you shrink back down to your original human form. This doesn't have the backstory of every character and the like stupid thing they did that turned them into a monster, but it's a thing. And yeah. And then if you're playing multiplayer, your friend can eat you if they're a jerk. So that's Rampage World Tour. I don't want to think about that anymore either. It's not a good version of Rampage. It is, in fact, a bad version of Rampage. And the original Rampage is, again, not that great to begin with. And, let's see, finishing out the trilogy of kind of mediocrity,